Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
Actually, I've already cleared that outpost, but I didn't see any prisoner.
Really? Perhaps she was moved somewhere else before you got there. This prisoner Nakala. She's the only lead I have.
Well, maybe I can pick up her trail. Let's go take a look.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around.
There. That's the post.
Oh, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
Blood. From the rebels or Nakala?
Dead end.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nakala. There. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an Outlander.
Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Kavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Kavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Kavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The Chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that. There's Fall's Edge. Dekka should be waiting for me in there.
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Oroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
Dekka, what's going on?
Aloy,
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is you betrayed your clan. Your chief.
I'll fight whoever you want.
Why destroy this village?
Not for some.
And Hikaru was a lowlander before he was, unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We've always... Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between...
It's true. The others hope they'll be able to strike back.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack.
When I joined the rebel, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy. But all we've done is kill each other. So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Cavo is telling the truth, we have to find it.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the... I can show you the...
Okay. Open it up, or okay?
No. I won't give him the chance to escape.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake. The clan needs your guidance.
The right has been called.
Then I'm going to. If the boy... If he lies, I must make arrangements here first.
Fine. The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
So long. They should be here already.
Some rebels. Friends of Cavo's. I'm gonna have to take them out to get to that campfire.
Under attack! Get back! No!
These rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Oroke. Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
If you think...
Just give it to him, Oroke. We need to get moving.
Lead the way.
Up this way.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post. The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. Where did I...
Over there, by the falls.
Blood of the dead. The village stands no chance.
Let's end this.
It's Peter!
It's Cabo! He's left right here! Death to the Outlander!
Battle for you! Keep fighting!
We did it. Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Falls Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Dekka know what happened. Here I come.
Aloy, I saw your deeds at the Grove. 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Oroke...
Regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cabo.
Enough to be I didn't stand a chance against him. We'll find out.
Whatever brought you here, Easterner?
Did the enemy give you any trouble out there?
That must be the entrance to the Valley of the Fallen. Marshal Vera should be around here somewhere. Where's Marshal Vera? He's one of the missing Tenakth. Marshal Vera, I heard you were sent to rescue some Tenakth who went into the valley. I'm guessing you must be one of them? Where are the others?
They didn't make it.
I had to fight off several machines just to get Kanala out. The valley was closed months ago. Machines have gathered in number, as if they're drawn there. Not to mention the strange glowing lights.
The valley is cursed. We never
Vera. And you were by Hikaru's side in the fight.
And you're the one who flew on the wings, ended Regala's threat in a
I was just...
in an amazing way. And I saw what you... Here I thought the cool route was becoming a marshal, bearing witness to... But you really outdid yourself against Regala.
You said they're...
From an island to the south. They were around the same time the machines... There've also been a streak of light that...
I saw it on the 4th. A flame that climbed in the sky until it disappeared.
Is there any way to...
No. The current...
Oh, it's on an island.
Don't know when any of that's...
If the valley...
We wanted to run the
The valley is a great test. Survive for 10 days and nights.
Dax had a plan. We'd hunt out, earn the clan's respect. We got separated from the machine. By the time Marshal Avira, more machines attacked. Dax was...
A lot of I better look into it.
Then I'll come with you.
No.
I guess if you... Once you're in the valley, head for the Great Fall. The machines seem attracted.
Got it.
We'll rest here a while. Strike true as the...
A few months without you, so this trail's falling apart. How is this part of the trial? This was my science base. Looks like I have a shield around the entire place. place. Thinks they've made their base in the island. Hold on, Beta. Coming for you soon. But, back to the current problem. I've got to check out the areas Avira mentioned. Near the big waterfall and south of that Horus on the ridge. Okay. Looking in the area Avira mentioned. There's definitely different machines here. If there's a lure nearby, my focus can help me find it. I can pick up the energy cell from the Horus if I fly. Learn how to deal with the machines. I can handle this. Subsiding. The machine lure. Just what I thought. But this one looks advanced. Like Zenith tech. I better take a closer look. Okay, let's see if I can turn this thing off. Data here. Looks like a log. From something called the Julius? Some Zenith AI? Says local vermin exterminated. Was it attracting machines to kill intruders here? Well, at least this lure's shut down now. I should check near the big waterfall. There might be another lure there. There's the waterfall. And killing machines, as promised. Alright. There should be a lure around here. I'll be able to find it with focus. There. Area's clear. Now let's see if there's a lure around here. Alright, gotta shut this thing down. Another weird log from the jewelers. This one mentions a third lure close by. Gotta check it out. Looks like I was right. The Zeniths left these things here to draw machines and protect the approach to their base. According to the data, the third lure should be beyond this cliff. The lure. Need to take out these machines before I can shut it off. I can't override that machine until I find the right cauldron. Should be able to override the lure now. Gotcha. That should be the last one. And looks like there's a recording here.
Hey, shithead. I got a task for you.
The Julius is ready to serve!
Shut up and do what you're told.
So Eric left a simple AI in charge of the lures.
Hey, shithead.
Looks like it shut itself
I got a
down
task
whenever
for
we
you.
lost
The
one.
Julius is ready to
Gotta get to that
serve.
window
Shut up and do
tonight.
what you're told.
See if they're okay.
Use the indigenous robots to keep this place clean.
What's an Outlander doing all the way out here?
Clearing the valley? You must be one of the missing Tenakth. Everyone thought you were dead.
Nearly. Dax and Kanala. Are they...
Kanala's alive. Marshal Yvira pulled her out.
Speaking of...
Aloy!
Yvira. Couldn't stay away, could you?
And miss my chance to hunt with the champion in the Valley of the Fallen? Never. And I see you found Now this looks like a fight. You with me, Marshal? My blade is yours! Blood of the Ten! We get to kill these things? What are they?
I should let Yvira know.
I'll be right back. She needs a medic, but she'll live. Thanks to you. Gotta say, every time we meet is the best day ever for fighting. That battle was something else. And those weird machines. Do you think there'll be more?
No. I figured out what was causing the machines to gather in the valley, and put a stop to it.
Oh, good news for the clan then.
You don't want to fight more of those things, Yvira. They're not like other machines. The masters they answer to see people as... inconveniences. They'd kill anyone without a second thought. And eventually I'll have to deal with them.
The lights offshore. Is that from them?
Yeah. It's a kind of shield to protect the island. The machines drawn to this valley were meant to kill anyone who got close.
Meaningless slaughter. But definitely something for a champion, not a marshal. Here, take this then. It might help with what lies ahead.
Thank you. The valley should be safe enough for a while. But you have to tell the rest of the Tenakth to stay as far away from that island as possible.
By the champion's word. I hope our paths cross again, Aloy. I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning. Ground
Stay
made
alert,
of metal?
soldier.
That might be a cauldron. And where there's a cauldron, there's machine overrides. Keep moving, keep warm.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh no, you first.
Better get everyone in the control room, so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one, but Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed, he refused to let me push him away. Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should... All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network. How? Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Sylens is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
Remember, we need to get Sylens' weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with you, I promise.
Aloy, we're ready.
Fighting the Zenith.
Nothing you do, at least...
Thanks. Thoughts on our new...
I'd say she smells like death, but even she's more like a cold piece of metal.
She's... everyone here, if it weren't for Varl.
You know... there was this one... he realized I was having troubles. To be honest, I think we... So... he brought up this hologram of Earth that we sat there. I thought about how Plainsong, how every corner of it must... and any fears I had about our mission. I miss him terribly.
I know. Ready to head over?
Whatever comes.
Have you talked to any of...
Erend and I tried but apparently our...
Charming, isn't... You and Erend seem...
He may have terrible taste in music, and that ale he keeps raving about isn't half... I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to...
Try not to hurt him. I should go.
Before you do...
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the... If I should fall in battle, I'd... for the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do...
Let's...
Aloy.
We are. We're finally...
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of... I can hear the drink. Oh, earlier you mentioned something about Tenakth threat, but we never really... I'm just saying, if you want to discuss...
You should know. Sylens, he's the one who gave them the override tech.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
At least we know we're good at...
Damn straight.
You,
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge... And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Doesn't look like any of our...
Yet. So, Kotallo tells... I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're...
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle.
Looking forward.
If that one's not working right, you can...
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality. Saved my butt with those Spectres. You know, besides, it,
Wouldn't want to spoil your... Varl made the right call.
Thanks. Yeah, I found out a few days before you guys... I was, So he sat me down for a drink. Vala, Ursa.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised, and you never told me exactly how your sister is...
I guess we never got round to it. No time like the present, if...
I guess Sylens is key.
I was hoping you'd give me an excuse to...
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good... After everything...
Sure. Later. Do you think...
I don't think anyone's ever... I can't tell you she's... That keeps the rest.
You think it's time...
Yeah? Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first, see, during the war, the Carja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines. Ah! And when it was Ursa's, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw a big...
Oh, but she...
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed it.
I remember you telling me something about? That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise her perfumes.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out with her bare hands than put on all. But Avad insisted it was the only way. Avad had to dress up as.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a.
That would, definitely.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the pack, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and.
You were right.
All good stories.
I guess
I'll see you at the rendezvous point.
I wouldn't have it. You nervous?
I'd be lying if I...
The plan will work.
Right.
I suppose you saw that Tilda's...
I almost went up to her to ask her. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with... But now that she's here, I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more. Probably both.
The rest of us should be enough Zeniths for you to hack into their network, but you'll have to be quick.
What exactly?
I don't know. So...
Yes. The most fascinating one thus far. An entire culture based on the... There's much they've misinterpreted. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become.
And deadly. Once all this is over, what...
I don't know. The more if I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is... Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a... Would I be willing to let the truths of the ancestors be buried away? Would I dare challenge them? Or...
Who's this?
We used to be right. I hated her gut, but apparently there's a fine line. We became very close, and she promised she'd wait for me.
Well, that was smart of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do. Are you okay?
I was wondering. She seems angry.
Don't worry. We're going to point the Zeniths.
If you say.
I hope our new guests...
This Silence... He's the one...
He is. Though I wouldn't He refuses to dole out his secrets to us.
Oh.
You know that special part of us? That...
Our...
Yeah. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest. But I don't...
They need time.
And what about you?
I don't know. We won't let the Zeniths get away with what they've done.
Everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
And you?
Nervous?
Don't worry. We'll get... I want you to know I'm glad you're with...
Whatever happens, I never thought I'd get to action.
Come on, do I look... Kotallo will protect you.
I'm not afraid. I know Kotallo will if we die doing so.
I'd rather you both...
We'll try and... I'm not... I know if we... We'll try.
I need to get...
I'll be at the... May truth lead...
And I haven't forgotten about the date. I'll let you know when I make it back to landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Haven't seen you since the battle.
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten. I would say that
Thank you.
It is I. All that remains is to follow you.
We're lucky to have... What did Chief Akaro say when you...
You spilled rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite. There was little more to...
Well, I'm on it.
Indeed.
What did Chief Akaro say when you told...
You spilled there.
Well...
Indeed.
Your people keep mentioning...
And for us, it is... And now... So?
I won't lie.
I can only...
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and...
Honestly, with her... Things will get ugly once this. You'll need every trick you.
I would have it. Many soldiers died in the old world. We will endure on. Though, I am curious how you went without an army of.
Leave that to me.
As you say.
Now that training time is over.
The bulwark, and how we need another miracle if.
I'll try not to let.
I know.
Look, I know you're probably. But I want her on our side.
It is more than she deserves.
Thank you, Katal. We didn't really get to talk about.
There was no... If he were to knock, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. When the fight, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin.
I'm sure he'd be... I'll see you soon.
It will be...
There you are. Well done, Aloy. You're truly a shot.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. It was more than that.
Perceptive as ever.
Okay, so...
I was an orphan. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my... And then I met Liz. It says we'd have coffee at some point. I thought it was just shop talk, but... Then I would... Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother but as time passed, it seemed as though she... And...
So helping me. Restore...
A second chance. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have... So when I saw you, beyond even what made Liz, I knew I had to help you.
Okay.
I'll be here, and thank you, Aloy. My past is out more than once. I see...
Maybe we can make...
We will.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants. I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you,
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to...
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to... But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertaking.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. Modest success.
Okay, so your big plan. Everything you've been manipulating for... Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with...
Did you have an actual question, or are you...
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just...
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be, and I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference at the Hades Proving.
Tell me about the weapon.
I've upgraded the delivery. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon, the intricacies of how...
Why create... You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkers.
They were a necessary safeguard. The eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting through the Sons of Prometheus, all while remaining...
Why help Regalla take over?
Before Regalla's rebellion, battling machines and fostering friendships with... Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he...
So helping a bloodthirst...
Yes. All Regalla craved was war. Against the Carja, she would have led the tribe into battle without which was precisely what...
While I was out there, I had a couple run.
The tribe from across the ocean.
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about?
No. They're from the ancient world, and what did they? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in miscreating a pantheon out of corp.
Yes, well...
Did it now?
So those run-ins, on one of them I teamed up with their expedition. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a use, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and more important.
So you really didn't know they had their own
No. Unfortunate.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here. Alright, Silent. I'll let you know when it's time to... And try not to mess with Tilda while you're... I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Yes. I wonder if you understand what kind... For someone to live as long as she has, well, your goals may be aligned now.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater... I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something?
Oh, I know a great deal of things.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh.
Hey, Erend.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Might be a way to deal with my... anger.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.